Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Buhari's government policies can break up Nigeria, Afenifere says Osinbajo. Afenifere has asked the Muhammad Buhari-led government to make policies that will not instigate Nigeria's breakup. The group was reacting to a statement by the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo that breakup was not the solution to Nigeria's problem. The Pan-Yoruba Social Political Organization alleged that the federal government had not done anything to avert the breakup of the country. The Pan-Yoruba Social Political Organization Afenifere has asked the Muhammad Buhari-led administration to make policies that will not instigate the country's breakup. The group was reacting to a statement by the Vice President Osinbajo that breakup was not the solution to Nigeria's problem. Osinbajo had said on Tuesday, July 30th, that a country in Africa had broken up and yet their problems had not been resolved. He had added that there was a need for some institutions in Nigeria to ensure of the safety of the citizens where they were in the country. But Afenifere alleged that the federal government had not done anything to avert the breakup of the country. Spokesman of the organization, Yinka Odumakin, while speaking to This Day, alleged that the federal government was being partial in the treatment of various elements in the country, saying this might lead to the breakup of the country. His words: the president said yesterday that Abiola would have solved ethnic and religious problems in Nigeria. Why are they not solving it? Why are they doing all kinds of things that can divide a country? So if a breakup is not the solution, but all the actions they are taking make the breakup inevitable. The Fulani people are doing so many things in the country. They are not doing anything against them. You are doing many things that can break up the country, and yet you are saying breakup is not the solution. What kind of sermon are they preaching? If they are declaring Shiite group as terrorists, what acts of terrorism have they done? Whereas those who are perpetrating terror in Nigeria, you are giving them money. Odumakin, who urged the federal government to come up with policies that could unite the country, argued that the president should rule the country with his principle of "I belong to everyone and I belong to nobody." Also speaking, the Secretary General of the Afenifere, Chief Sheyinde Arugbofa, said the group has never supported disintegration of the country but urged the federal government to make policies that will discourage division of the devised groups in the country. He said, the Afenifere has never set up to ask for the breakup of Nigeria. As a matter of fact, we don't like it. It is those who are pushing the policy of not making Nigerians good neighbors to themselves. Those who regard some Nigeria as masters and some as slaves. Those who discriminate and pursue policy of discrimination. Those who don't provide employment for the millions of able-bodied Nigerians, even though there are opportunities to do so that could break up the country. That could break up the country. Some Nigerians who have the opportunity to utilize the resources to develop Nigeria and fail to do so. It is these people, directly or indirectly, who are breaking this country up. So guys, that's just what the response of Afenifere to Osinbajo, that breakup is not the solution. If breakup is not the solution, what are the things that you are putting in place? What they will come and tell you is Ruga, that they have told you guys that they want Ruga, but you say you don't want Ruga because Ruga will make we end the clashes between the farmers and Esme. But Nigerians said no, they don't want Ruga. They will tell you those are the policies that they have made and their people have rejected it. That will be one of their defense, and they would tell you that, oh, Buhari is fighting corruption, that is corruption that is fighting back, and that is why people are always against every policy that he brings up or he makes, that people are not really supporting him. And it is the people that are really they will come up again with that the people that have really lost election. Those are the people that are trying to break Nigeria. Those are the people that are not patriotic, the people that are seeing things, things that are happening, and they come up with solutions, and they always say the problems, they will say that they are not patriotic, that those are the people that are trying to to cause confusion in the country. Those are their defense. They will say, oh, they have blocked all the avenue that looters are using to get money, and that is why a majority of them are paid. That is why those are the people that I want to separate Nigeria, that want to break up Nigeria. They will tell you all manner of things. They will tell you they are the ones that are saints. They will tell you they are the ones that are doing the right thing. They will tell you that they are the ones sharing money for people. And at the end of the day, what has come out of the sharing of the money they've been involved in, they will no, they never accept any fault any day. They will never accept any fault. They will tell you it is the enemy of the president. A lot of people hate the president. That is why they are making some derogatory statements, inflammatory statements from all corners, that they don't want the government to succeed. They are just angry because they are not in power. Some of them have lost relevance. Those are the things they will be telling you. Most importantly, it is this issue of Ruga of 18 that it is really paramount to them, and that's why you are hearing a lot of comments from the northern governors. Oh, they have to go back, they have to do it, they go ahead. They will you hear some people giving ultimatum that this and this and that. They will tell you those are the people who do not want Ruga are the ones causing all these problems. What are the things that you have put in place? That is the question people are asking, because your action is not suggesting that you are ready to do anything, and it is evidence. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it at all. They will come up with all manner of things, just to dance every other person. Even when you see some things, they don't want you to say anything. They don't just want you to talk. They don't want you to, mention things that are happening. They will tell you these things have been happening before now. So why are people making unnecessary noise? Why are people saying this? When you talk of insecurity, they will tell you, oh, insecurity has been on ground right from time immemorial. And just like what Odumaki is saying, the statement the president made in his first tenure, when he said it belongs to nobody, it belongs to everybody, but we just got to know that it was just a mere talk, it was just a mere rhetoric, and it's the opposite that is doing. Everybody has now known where he has pitched his tent. I belong to nobody, I belong to everybody. That is never true. He doesn't care anything you want to do. He takes his time to take any decision. He takes his time to do a manner of things. Even in his appointment, you see that a lot of abnormalities, really occurred. People that are not supposed to be there, he just brings them in. He will tell you, oh, I'm going to work with the people that I know, people that I know very well. Those are the people I really need to work with. If he doesn't know you, irrespective of your capacity, he doesn't care. He wouldn't be bothered. So when you bring policies on ground that will make the country move forward, definitely people will know. People will see it. Okay, why is it that Nigeria is now the headquarters of people living in abject poverty? Why is it so? Why is it that the insecurity has escalated? Of course, we know that all of these things have been on ground. That was why you were brought in. But on your, you being there now, it's something, the whole thing has tripled. The whole thing has escalated. Before now, they would tell you, anybody telling you that is paying fuel subsidy, oh, the person is a scam. But what do we have today? They pay triple. So how do we judge that? But they will come and be giving you, it's not called subsidy, it's called premium. They will just try to use some kind of word to try to deceive us. But the same thing is that we are still paying subsidy. Of recent, Omo Agege has come out to say that this issue of subsidy must stop. And people are like, if you really want this subsidy to stop, you need to say you are the ones in government, because you've condemned this action before now. Now you are the one in government. So who are you telling? Go and tell your boss, because your boss never believed in subsidy, but it's paying times 3. So if you want subsidy to be removed, you go and meet your boss and tell your boss, okay, we want subsidy to be removed. So everything that they are doing, you don't want breakup. Nobody wants breakup. Nobody wants war. Nobody wants trouble. Everybody wants a peaceful atmosphere. But you have to do things that will encourage that we promote that, not the other way around. So guys, that's just my opinion concerning what Afenifere has said, precisely Yinka Odumakin. If there's anything you want to say concerning this, I would like you guys to put down your comments in the comment section. Thank you very much for always being there. Bye.